What is going on, guys? Newton here with MMO Play, bringing you guys a top 5 list of my top 5 anime MMORPGs. Now, what did it take to be on this list? Well, it had to be the graphic style within the theme of more fantasy or drawn or, in the style of being a anime or a manga, something that looks like it came from a show, or like I said, a manga, which is something different. Not a lot of games do this. A lot of games kind of like to push graphics and kind of be more on the realism side, and I gotta say these anime MMORPGs do have a lot of appeal to them, and they're kind of a game genre or a graphic style that I enjoy quite a bit. So kicking off our list at number 5, in no particular order, all of these games are pretty great, so this isn't an order of by ranking, this is just a random order of the games I've put them in. But kicking off our list is Dungeon Fighter Online. This is a great anime MMORPG. I mean, the graphic style, the NPCs, the characters, the skill design, just everything about this game looks like it came from a highly action-packed anime, which is fantastic and great. I mean, if this game had a show to go along with it to coincide, I'd feel like it'd be a really great, over-the-top, crazy anime, which is awesome. And I gotta say, the art style, the NPCs, and just everything about this game is really nice. The art style is fantastic, and it really does truly feel like it came from an anime, which is absolutely awesome. And not only that, I mean, the game offers a ton of content with a lot of updates and PvP, PvE, something for just about everyone, which is really nice. So this game is pretty much bundled up into a really nice package with awesome graphics, and if you're into anime and anime styled games with this type of graphic style, this is a great game to kind of check out and to get into, because it offers pretty much everything you would really want if you're looking for an anime styled MMORPG. Number 2 on our list is MapleStory. This is a great anime MMORPG, and I gotta say, this is one that's been around for quite a while. Now, many of you may not see it as an anime MMORPG, but it definitely has the graphic style and the animations, and especially with all the cutscenes and the new characters that come out, it's definitely gotta be one of those, a different anime MMORPG. The skills are over the top, the animations are nice, and the character design is definitely chibi, but it's definitely in the theme and the feel of anime MMORPGs, which is really nice. Overall, it's not the same anime MMORPGs as other people might expect, but it definitely has that feel and that aspect that some people might not be used to. Overall, I gotta say, it's a great anime MMORPG, even though the design and the graphic choices are a little bit different than most games, but I'd still consider it a pretty great anime MMORPG nonetheless. And overall, like I said, with the great skills and over-the-top combat and the new cutscenes in the video series that they do for each new characters that is animated, I gotta say they do a really nice job with it, and it really does bring a whole anime aspect to the game. Alright guys, and number 3 on our list is Mabinogi. This is a great anime MMORPG just because this game has a huge social aspect to it. Although it is a bigger and different MMORPG than most people would expect, it has a lot more sandbox features to it. But I gotta say, if you're looking for an MMORPG, this game is old and a bit dated, but I gotta say, it does have a great player base, and the social aspect of the game really makes it so much different, and a lot different than a lot of other games. Now, there's 2 different ways to play this game. You can play it as combat or what people call Fashionogi, which is pretty darn cool. You can progress through this game and go on your days and your game time, just progressing, questing, killing monsters, grinding, and so on. Or the social aspect of the game is people like to collect costumes, interact, socialize, make friends, and so on. As you can see, we got 2 people over here just kind of, they're dancing, it seems like, showing off their cool costumes, which is awesome. It definitely seems like something that came right out of an anime or a manga, which is really nice. And the whole Fashionogi, or Fashionagi, whatever you want to call it, however you pronounce it, is, really cool aspect, and I gotta say, is one that I enjoy quite a bit. Everyone's really social, really friendly, and interactive, and the costumes that you can acquire in the game is really nice as well. Kind of embracing yourself in this whole world that's really based around making yourself look unique and customizing yourself and being different and make kind of your own statement is really nice and really cool. And with the graphics that are in this game, it's definitely kind of inspired, or definitely resembles something that came out of an anime, which is really nice. Number 2 on our list is Wakfu. This is a great anime-inspired MMORPG just because it has a nice, bright, beautiful world to explore, awesome graphics, and not only that, it actually does have a show that goes alongside with this game. It's an anime, it's an animated show. It was released a few years ago, but I gotta say, if you're looking for an anime MMORPG, this game kind of does appeal and bring a lot to the table. But not only that, like I said, it does have a show. It has a show that goes along with it. So, I mean, you can't really find much better of a game than this if you're looking for anime MMORPGs. But what makes it really different from other anime MMORPGs, which is why I like it quite a bit, is its strategic combat, and it's a little bit different than most other MMORPGs, just because it kind of has this board game slash strategic battle system to the game, which is really cool. I enjoy it quite a bit, and I think overall it works pretty darn well. It's a different approach from other MMORPGs than something you might be used to, and overall I gotta say that it's a really nice experience, and it's a game that I've enjoyed playing quite a bit. And if you're looking for a change of pace, but you really do like the anime style or the cartoony graphics of some of these games, this might be one worth checking out if you really are into, non-realistic and more cartoony aspect of an MMORPG. And overall, this game, I gotta say, I've enjoyed quite a bit, and it really does have a beautiful, open, and really nice world to explore, as well as great graphics, and one game that I think many of you guys should check out. Alright guys, and number 1 on our list for anime MMORPGs is gotta be Elsword. This game is a fantastic example for anime-inspired MMORPGs just because the characters, the skills, and the costumes in this game all look like they're pulled straight from a manga or an anime or a cartoon of the sorts. With very flashy skills, really cool character designs, and really nice maps and bosses, this game, like I said, literally looks like it's been pulled straight from a manga. And I gotta say, that's something I really enjoy quite a bit. For games that are anime-inspired MMORPGs that, lack the realism and are a little bit more cartoony or, like, fantasy-inspired, I gotta say, this game is an awesome example of just about everything you'd want from a fantasy MMORPG. Or anime-inspired MMORPG, I gotta say, just because you got all the flashy skills, you got great costume design, great character design, each one inspired and looks really cool, and I gotta say, really looks action-packed and hero-esque, I gotta say. And overall, I gotta say, if you really want a game or an anime-inspired MMORPG, this is definitely probably the most ideal one, just because the design throughout the game is super solid, and overall, it's a really fun game in general. It has really solid gameplay and mechanics, and all the way through, I gotta say, it's a pretty darn fun game, and one that everybody should check out. But not only that, it's extremely popular among many people, just for the solid gameplay and the character designs, and like I said, you can see all the flashy skills that I'm using here. And overall, it's one game that I enjoy quite a bit, and I gotta say, it's probably one of the best ones out there. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. But until next time, guys, I will talk to you later.